This is the Tarot, Tea Leaf and Oracle forecast for the month of March 2019. If you would like a personal or private reading, or one of those incredible soulmate readings, or even the exciting tea leaf readings, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via my website where you can book or purchase readings. Right, Capricorn, let's see what the little pictures in your teacup, the story they have to tell for you for the month of March. So I see a little lamb. I see a bird taking off in flight. This is if keeping things without manipulation, without trying to manipulate circumstances. That seems to be the thing. Then you will triumph over obstacles, and this will secure your future for you. That's the first little story that shows up in the teacup. Right now I'm looking to see if there's another little set of stories here. There is more than one eagle taking off here, so there's definitely the potential to overcome obstacles in the month of March. This story says, now I'm just looking to see if there's anything else for you guys in here. It seems to be the main theme here, the main story. That's quite interesting, because quite often it can be very busy. I see a little caterpillar, so that means there is change coming. I see a little music note, so this change maybe brings something happy in. Those two are together in there. It seems to be the main symbols for you guys, the main story that's coming through in the teacup. If I have a look at the oracle cards and the tea leaf cards, you get bread, period, prosperity and abundance, needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted, and by the book. You see, now that's why I said that the lamb and the innocent is interesting, because by the book says do things traditionally, do things the way they're supposed to be done. So there's no, like that first little story said, no manipulation, no like trying to wangle things one's way. It's just doing it straight down the middle. If you do that, the period of prosperity and abundance and a sincere wish will be granted. So this is as if you one applies yourself, just applies yourself to what you're doing, down the straight and narrow, do the work that needs to be done, when it needs to be done, whatever area of life this applies to. Don't try and think of clever ways to do it or anything like that. It's just like nose to the grindstone, do what needs to be done, do it traditionally, do it by the book, and there will be a period of prosperity, and there will be a sincere wish granted as well in the month of March. Your relationship reading, you get the engagement card, the passion card, unconditional love and abundance. It's interesting this because there's the theme that's running through here. The engagement card says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. The passion card says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. The unconditional love card speaks about finding the inner child, that innocence of the inner child. Isn't it interesting that innocence is coming up again, right? And abundance speaks about if one uses your resources wisely, they will accumulate. There will be more of them and will attract more of them. So the story with relationships. In committed partnerships and relationships, you can reach a higher level of commitment, and you can also feel that passion for a relationship again. It can just be that you feel that strong bond with your partner, or you feel that true enjoyment when you do things with your partner in the month of March. And it comes courtesy of you taking an innocent approach to your relationship again. And where resources in a relationship is concerned, the resources is obviously the love, the companionship, the connection. And if you use that within your relationship wisely and with an innocent heart and an innocent mind, you will find that your relationship will reach new levels of commitment in the month of March. For those of you looking for partnerships and relationships, it's once again a case of you can actually find a relationship in March, the story says, that can become the kind of relationship you're truly committed to and your partner. It can even reach the level where you will become engaged to this person. You will feel a deep sense of passion with this person. There will be a real deep connection with them. They'll make your heart and soul sing with joy. It will be via you innocently attracting them into your life and sort of doing things, once again, where it says you're using your resources wisely. You will use your affection, your caring, your attraction wisely with this person. And that is what makes this such a secure, such a long-term relationship potential. Very interesting story that comes through with relationships for the month of March, Capricorn. Most especially for those of you that are looking for relationships, but also those of you that are in committed partnerships or relationships. So what that innocent attitude, that innocent perspective, that innocence in your heart is, you alone are going to know that, because it's going to be your particular story. But you will probably know what I mean, and if you sit down and think a bit about it, you'll know what that is as well. The story that tarot cards tell expands on this whole thing as well that has been coming through in your reading. This reading is very sort of insistent. The story is very insistent on a particular element that has to be sort of followed in life for Capricorns in the month of March. You get the 6 of Sea, the 7 of Earth, and the 4 of Sky. Now, I actually want to read to you what it says in the guidebook that comes with this tarot deck, because the word comes through again. The 6 of Sea says, dignity and maturity are valuable qualities, but we must always keep the ability to play. Youthfulness of spirit keeps life joyful. Think back to childhood. What gave you the greatest pleasure? How can you feel that innocent happiness again? So that seems to be the element coming through, that what this story is all about is an innocent happiness. In other words, we drop the perhaps a little bit of cynicism, pessimism, maybe a little bit of judgment here and there too, although Capricorns generally don't judge so much. They're not really judgmental, but they do tend to be at times a little bit pessimistic. You have to be very practical people. That's what's wonderful about you. You know, you get stuck in and do what genuinely needs to be done, but that can sometimes edge a little bit to pessimism. So you need to feel that innocent happiness again, where there's not expectancy, because the next card, the 7 of Earth, says that don't put expectations on things. Just bide your time. The opportunity will present itself to take action. So one has to kind of drop that thing of it must happen now and this is the way it must happen as well, or grabbing an opportunity too quickly because we're worried it's not going to materialize. That final card, the 4 of Sky, speaks about take the time to look after yourself as well. Take the time to relax, to read a book, to walk among the flowers if you can, to just enjoy being, take a hot bath, light candles when you do, eat a good, nourishing, lovely meal, an organic meal if you can. It's that kind of sort of story that final card is telling. So it's really about innocent pleasure and waiting for the right time to take action and using only innocent measures, ways or actions and words in the month of March, and you will gain that abundance and you will have a sincere wish granted. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.